It is I, Jumbled Up Joseph, aka Yoda Web, and here we have another episode of my favorite game, May or May Not. This will be part 8 of the playthrough, where we'll be doing more to help we'll be exploring the third part of town while fixing up the light system from the second part of the town itself, and maybe help some ghosts along the way as well. Let's start, shall we? So here we are, back to my beautiful town. Actually, do we have any bottles? We do have bottles. Good, 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 good. We can always have more bottles though. Actually, we will be having. Oh, we'll be having another jug very soon, and that's great. Ooh, more jug, more jug, more jug. Ah, here we go. Oh, my beautiful jug, my beautiful baby jug. Oh, I love I love the corn. Unicorn, 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 unicorn. Okay, that's enough. Thankfully, with all these street lights illuminating the garden up here, we can actually traverse this area and collect all the vegetables we need without much trouble. Oh, hey, Dan Shaw. Didn't know you, Jack Daw. I mean, didn't know you were out here this late. Girl who give house. Jack Daw need food. Go eat. I have something for you. How about this? Oh, unicorn looks tasty. Yeah. Oh, you go away now. Yeah, interesting bird. Has a bit of an attitude problem. Here he is. Good evening, child. I used to live in this house with my darling wife, but when I passed on, she moved away. There are so many things I wanted to tell her, but I never got the chance. Maybe she's still somewhere nearby. Please pardon an old ghost, his wistful nostalgia. My name is Ruben Pastrami. Pleased to meet you, child. Ruben Pastrami. So this is interesting. This is Madame Pastrami's the husband. Well, deceased husband. But I digress. Yeah, that's his husband. That's her husband. Seems he never left the house after he passed on from old age and from natural causes. And sadly, Mrs. Pastrami decided to move to Glitzburg. He just couldn't bear living in an empty house like that, without the people he loves being around, without the person she loves being around anymore. Pretty sad, actually. Now you think, I think, pretty sad, tragic, really. But I digress. Let's continue. We have his name. I met his name Ruben Pastrami. Do you have any records on them? Yeah, we got records. Let's listen to this one.
Well, if you're feeling hungry, I'll make you a sandwich, the biggest you've ever seen. With bread outside and meat inside and some cheese and something green.
Oh hey there, says everything. Welcome to the stream chat. And yeah, it is a pretty fun song.
Big sandwich. What a beautiful sight. You can eat half now and then save half for later. Maybe for dinner tonight.
So how have things going there, mate? Anyways, with that song, we now know how to make a Ruben sandwich. Wait, actually, is that the name? It's the Ruben sandwich, and it requires cheese. Do not know how to make cheese at the moment. That is a very how to make cheese is a very special. Requires a very special process. Oh, things are going well, huh? Says everything. I'm glad. So, you know, I didn't even. You know what's funny? I had no idea the sandwiches had names. Like, this is the first time I ever heard of a Ruben sandwich. So apparently, that's a real thing, and that's a thing that exists in real life. Makes me wonder what other names they have for other sandwiches. Man, very clearly, I'm way I. It's very clear my knowledge of sandwich is of the sandwich world is non limited to non-existent. And oh, and it turns oh my Mr. Says everything says it has been informed me that the Leuven sandwich is very popular in New York delis. Hmm. Okay. So okay. So it must be it's a very classic sandwich. It also must be very big, or at least decently sized. Normally has pastrami, sauerkraut, and 1,000 island dressing. Whoa, okay, now I definitely want to eat a Leuven sandwich. I need to put that on my list of delicious foods to, to experiment with. Anyways, in this part of the game, we go here to the mansion and slash estate. I could rectify this door with a house battery. Doing so, we install a house battery here. With this, which is fine. The exact name is pastrami. Oh well, it is. Yeah, it is funny. And it actually and the name gives us a clue as to who he's related to. Because unlike the other ghosts in town, Ruben Pastrami is actually the he used to be the husband of Madame Pastrami. That she's another character that whose entire purpose in this game is to give us hints in case we get lost or confused about what to do next. I haven't used the hint system because it's not that difficult to know what to do. At least for seasoned players like me. But for anyone who is playing the game for the first time, it is actually very useful and a good idea to talk to Mrs. Madame Pastrami for all your hints and clues. Let's see. So, what's left of this painting looks like a young man. The placard says Slim Chance. Oh, there's a jigsaw puzzle piece hidden in the painting. So in this place, we have a couple of puzzle pieces to be found in these old paintings. What's left of this painting looks like a young woman. The placard says Last Chance. Oh, there's a jigsaw puzzle piece hidden in the painting. So there's jigsaw puzzle pieces, and these paintings, the names on the plaques, they all end with the last name as Chance. Slim Chance, Last Chance. It's because this mansion, this is the Chance mansion. I hope the we actually gonna learn a little bit more about the family that lived here. It's kind of an interesting story. Anyway, we flip this switch and we open the door here. We get to this room. We're not done yet. I can barely make out the shape of a man in this portrait. The placard says, Venn Chance, our beloved patriarch. The word beloved is splashed out. Ooh. Oh, there's a jigsaw puzzle piece hidden in the painting. So yeah, Venn Chance, beloved patriarch. We're going to learn very soon that there's a reason why his name is splashed out. Anyways, since we're here, we have this weird device. There's an old tape player here, but there's no tape. Very weird tape recorder. While we're here, might as well fix the rooms a bit. There's a flame jigsaw puzzle here. It's an abs. Hello there. This is post commentary because for some reason we had some microphone based technical difficulties, so there's no audio here. At least not until now. That's why I decided to do some post commentary on this part. So yeah, these paintings, each one has some weird blurry picture of something. One looks like a bowl of blueberries, and the other is like a moldy. It looks like a moldy sandwich. But all these have a missing puzzle piece, which we get from the pictures of the that we got from the other room. So we just put them together, and this reveals to us, and doing so will reveal to us the location of of a videotape.
A is for apple growing on a tree. B is for banana growing on a tree. C is for cherry growing on a tree. D is for durian growing on a tree.
I think that was the wrong side of the tape. Maybe I should try the other side.
Welcome to my house. I'm certain you will find your stay here most challenging. The rooms of this house are filled with a variety of delightfully fiendish puzzles. You will find some rooms inaccessible until certain puzzles are solved, and you have no chance of meeting your host until you solve them all. But they can be solved, I promise you. And now, let the games begin.
So as we heard from the recording, Ben Chance has rigged the entire mansion with all sorts of devious puzzles. It's actually pretty interesting. This is like this. The mansion itself is the only area that's filled with puzzles in every single room. And if we want to have any chance of meeting Mr. Ben Chance, we'll have to solve every single one. And also, we'll have to be fixing the house along the way as well. Every broken window and every broken wall and ceiling. But I digress. And this puzzle here, now this puzzle is interesting actually because it's basically about we just had to match the shape of the shadows to be we had to create the shadows that match the shapes that we see on the screen. This is actually one of the more simpler puzzles to do in the game, which is more than I can say for some of the other puzzles, which are a lot more complex later on. But I digress. This one is actually pretty straightforward, just matching the shapes of the shadows with that of the screen, and that's it. And there's some interesting shapes here. We got clovers and spades and hearts and diamonds. We have a few faces that are introduced here. And if I remember correctly, the final shape turns out to be a tree. So yeah, and that with that, after we do that one, it opens the pathway outside to the little garden. But yes, after solving that puzzle, we find ourselves into this little outside area of the mansion, this little back garden, and right in front of us is the key that we've been looking for. Yeah, so you got the wait, what? Where did it go? So yes, it's not that easy now, was it? No, 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 it's never that easy. So the key was fake. It turned into a golden bug and it flew off. But that's now this is the part that certain people tend to get stuck on. You see, the real key is inside the tree. There's a hole on the tree, and you just have to inspect it. And May will say, "Oh, hey, there's the real club key inside the tree." And there you go. You get that's the key that allows you to continue on with opening the mansion and solving more puzzles. Now, the only other things we can do back here in the garden, we can open the back gate, which allows us to just basically shortcut our way into the mansion from the back. And also, there's a little section here where we can do some fishing. Now, this area is not that useful because the only thing you can fish from here are old boots and tattered old flags, and that's pretty much it, really. Old boots and tattered flags. But it does have its uses. Besides that, there's also a boathouse, but the bridge that leads to it has been destroyed, so we need a defibrillator in order to get there. Anyways, after fixing this red house, we actually get to talk to this ghost, who seems to be from, I think he's from Latin America somewhere. He's a cowboy, and he cannot get any rest because the house is full of creepy cracks. which means that in order to help him, we need to figure out a way to seal those cracks once and for all. Sorry about that, folks. Serious technical difficulties with the phone. I don't know why it was like that. It's very annoying and it angers me a lot when it happens. It's an inconvenience for everyone, especially for me. But now we're back. We're back. So yes, anyways, this girl was talking about fixing creepy cracks in his house, and he will not talk to us until we do. That's like the main gist of it. Anyways, let's go fix this house before I lose my patience with this, with my technical difficulties. Oh, it's torture. What torture is existence? Anyways, we're almost done here with this part of the house. And we meet these girls down in this little bunker area. Who goes there? Are you here to scavenge for my supplies? Your supplies? Of course! I've been stockpiling paper towels in preparation for the apocalypse. Apocalypse? It's coming any day now. And I'm prepared with all my paper towels. The only downside is I forgot to stockpile food, and paper towels are pretty bland. I sure wish I had something with a little more flavor. Maybe even something spicy? Spicy, huh? Yep, I love spicy food. That's why they call me Chili Pepper. But I forgot to stockpile any. Honestly, I was thinking maybe some other preppers would stockpile food. And then maybe they would trade food for paper towels when they came to raid my bunker. I don't actually see any paper towels here. No paper towels. Raiders must have gotten them while my back was turned. Or maybe I ate them all? I'll see what I can do about finding you some spicy food. Thanks. While talking to him, summons this little shovel. What's this? Whoso pulleth out this shovel from the ground is Lightwise King, born of England. Really? Nah, not really. That's my old shovel. I used it to dig this whole bunker by hand. Well, hand and shovel. Wow, this shovel is really dull. Yep, I think I got all the dig out of it that I could, but it's still got plenty of undig left in it. Undig? So like, barely? Yeah, that's the word. Anyway, it's all yours. Oh, thanks, I guess. You got the dull shovel. It's super ineffective. Ineffective for digging, but we can... but it is good for baling stuff. And we're going to need it because it's the key, it's the secret to, because it's the tool we need to get to unlock a new recipe item. So let's continue. We can open this door now. And we can open this, yeah, this is a little shortcut here. Actually, this door is where we want to go. This leads to the little basements area here, which we have access to a mushroom. And this room has plenty of meat. Every day this room will be filled with meat. I have no idea who fills that mushroom, mushroom with meat. But it's always gonna be for meat for some reason. There are little mushrooms glowing here, but it doesn't look like they're ready to pick. Oh, okay. I should come back later. Ah, okay. It fills itself because it's filled with mushrooms. It's a little there's a hot house in here. Okay. There's also a workshop here, meaning we don't have to go all the way to the town hall area to use our workbench. We can build stuff here. Something interesting to know about this basement area. It's full of puppets. These wooden puppets are everywhere in this area. But what's interesting is that these puppets are designed to look like, they look just like the puppet creature that greeted us inside the mine. I think we're gonna learn more about it by reading this journal. This is the journal of Venn Chance. So entry number 1. Timmy fell down the well. I would have expected our dog to alert us, but then I remembered we don't have a dog. Anyway, he's dead now. I have to remember to install a ladder in the well and also a secret passage to my bootleg cheese distillery. So if anyone important falls down there, they can get out. Huh? I had the idea of making a new Timothy out of wood. I could make him better, faster, stronger. I'll get to work right away. Entry number 2. Well, it's been a few days and I've lost interest in the whole making a new Timothy thing. I made one that's worse, weaker, and slower. And that will have to do. I've been bringing him up to the dining room and putting him at the table as a joke. And it's really freaking out the whole family, especially Lass. What fun. Entry number 3. Lass keeps having nightmares about the wooden Timothy I made sneaking into her room and stealing stuff, which is pretty funny. I've started putting him in different places in the house just to terrify her. It builds character. Entry number 4. Lass has gone sort of semi-catatonic and no longer gets scared by the wooden Timothy. She just keeps calling. I'm getting kinda tired of looking at him anyway. So I flew him down the well. Poetic justice, I guess, or something like that. Entry number 5. Now the workers down the mines are freaked out by the wooden Timothy. Superstitious fools. They say it moves in the night and they've started yelling and cursing at it. Uh-oh. Entry number 6. Somehow all the yelling and cursing has brought the wooden Timothy to life. So that's weird. I've been bringing him back up and sitting him at the table again, and it makes Lass scream uncontrollably. So the cook has started putting a big centerpiece in the middle of the table so she can't see him, which is no fun. Also, I've stopped calling him Timothy and started calling him Fats, which is hilarious because he's not fat. But I found that if you give people insulted nicknames that make no sense, it does make sense. That's a free tip for you. Entry number 7. I'm getting old, so Death will come to me soon. But I have a great idea to fill the entire house with puzzles, so Death will have to solve them all to get to me. Like that guy who beat Death at chess. That'll keep him away. Entry number 8. Well, that whole house full of puzzles thing didn't work. I'm dead now. At least I died knowing that all those puzzles would drive my family crazy. So long, suckers. And yep, that's where it ends. So, from what we can tell from this journal, Venn Chance, aka the patriarch of the family, was not a very nice guy. In fact, it seems he was a mischievous, very mischievous individual. And apparently they had a son named Timothy, who, well, I mean, I don't know if he was his son. They don't specify he was his son, but apparently they had a relative named Timothy who fell down the well and died. And he decided to make a wooden puppet to replace Timothy. That actually explains the origins of the puppet is in the mines, because that mine belongs to the Venn Chance family, and it connects to the bootleg and it connects to the cheese facility that's also down there. So we know the origins of where that puppet dude came from. We know he and now we know that his name is technically is well, it's Fat Chance, I guess, because he's no longer called Timothy. Also, it seems that the female family member of the known as Last Chance. I don't know if she had anything to do with Timothy's death. I mean, I guess it could be implied that she pushed Timothy down the well and killed him, but because like there's no reason for her to be catatonic and saying sorry in such a sad, like that, unless she really did it. That's a mystery that will never be solved because, as far as I know, from the journal it says the Venn Chance is dead, and apparently I guess he's just a ghost living in his house. As far as I know, we never meet the other members of the Chance family. We only meet the patriarch and the puppet dude known as Venn Chance. But I digress. Here we are at the kitchen. There's a note here. It says, to guarantee freshness, make sure each quadrant, row, and column contains exactly one of each food. Okay, so this puzzle is this is a very difficult puzzle that can stump a lot of players, including me. It has stumped me a couple of times, but I always managed to solve it somehow. It's basically an organizational puzzle where you have to put a different type of food on each row and slash column, and you have to make sure that the food doesn't repeat. The sequence of food that you put here in each row and column doesn't repeat. Like they can, it's basically Sudoku but with food, and it is kind of difficult actually. But what kind of food are we gonna be making? Well, It's right here on this cookbook. This is a cookbook titled Chance Family Recipes. Pepper steak tartare, salad niçoise, ratatouille, paella valenciana. And there are several pages that have been torn out. I wonder why. Well, whatever reason, now we have 4 new recipes. We can cook these foods, and we had to cook a lot of these foods actually. They are the key to solving the puzzle. Actually, that food is actually cooking this food is a key to two. It's actually the solution to 2 puzzles, not just one. We're also gonna this little garden area is outside the kitchen. There's also a new type of plant here, and it's a tree, and it's called it's a pipe apple tree. That grows apples that can be turned. It grows apples. The tree looks like a bunch of pipes, and it grows apples that can be eaten, and they can both be eaten and can be used to turn. They can be also transformed. We can convert the pipe apples into actual pipes. That's what I'm trying to say. Gosh, I can't talk today. Anyways, let's try making some of these foods. It actually requires eggplant shells as plates. Let's see, which one is more accessible? Well, I can't, we can make the salad niçoise. We have to make 3 of these, actually. We have to make 3 of each food item. And, let's see, what else? And ratatouille. 1, 2, 3, and it requires oil. Alright. It's a lot of back and forth in this little area here. Oh, but we can make 3 paellas, I think. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Oh, I forgot I had some leftover rice. At least I think I had some. Wait, did I have any leftover rice? Where the heck did I get the rice? You know what? I'm not gonna question it. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. That's what I like to say. We also gonna need 3 of these pepper steak tartares. And we're gonna need 3 of these ratatouille. Wait, is this the ratatouille? Yeah, it's ratatouille. Actually, let's read the descriptions of some of these food items. It's been a while. Not fine China. Not actually from China. Actually from an eggplant shell. Okay. Fried chicken. Only available in extra crispy because that's all anyone ever wants. Fried egg. Fries. They're commonly called French fries, but they're actually tomato fries. Goulash. Ghoulish goulash. A spooky chunky stew. Hokey poke. A poke salad is better than a poke in the eye. Katsudon. Delicious pork and rice. Maki sushi. Simple veggie sushi rolls. Nigiri sushi. Fish on rice. So fancy. Oyakodon. Is it a chicken dish? Is it an egg dish? Who knows? Paella valenciana. Is it a meaty rice dish or a ricey meat dish? Pepper steak tartare. Raw steak with a raw egg on top. Double risky. And pipes. Now that we have the pipe apples in our inventory, we can turn those into actual pipes. Which is good because we don't have to actually we don't have to be using unicorn corn cups anymore. This is a pipe. Don't let any surrealist tell you otherwise. Popcorn. Explosion debris. That's also a light snack. Ratatouille. Does not contain actual rat. Spaghetti. Available with either marinara sauce or red sauce. Simple salad. Why do you need a hot stove to make a simple salad? It's a secret. Salad niçoise. Better than a salad nice. Oh, okay. It's salad niçoise. Better than a salad nice. Okay, I get the joke. Rice noodles. Rice plus noodles equals rice noodles. Is that how it works? Rice bowl. A bowl of cooked rice. And a Reuben sandwich. A delicious delicious daily style sandwich. But right now we just need 3 ratatouilles. No idea in this house that gives us oil. But let's see. Let's put the dishes here. Yeah, so we had to organize all these extra dishes. The only dishes we can't move are the ones frozen in blocks of ice. Those stay there permanently. So we had to. The whole point of the puzzle is that we had to work around these limitations. This actually didn't really explain much about the train station area over here. So there's this machine where you can just insert these cables. A red cable and a red cable and a green cable. And depending on where you put them, it spells a message here. Um, this is actually for this is for later. It's a very weird and specific looking device, but there's a laser for lights there. And see this little hole here. We can actually do something with this now that we have the shovel. We can put bell peppers here. There. I can use this dull shovel to bury it and then pack down the dirt. That should keep it down. We do this, and this is where I bury that bell pepper. Is something supposed to happen? Maybe I should check back later. So yeah, we have to check after the... We have to check this graveyard after sunset when it gets dark, because that's only when... Because that's when the bell peppers will go... Well, something will happen to the bell peppers that we bury here. Let's check this out. This song is very nice.
Aunque somos de Nuevo México, no hablamos español, pero solo el mariachi puede expresar nuestro amor. Gustamos picante, cuanto más sarda mejor. Gustamos picante en alitas, tacos y todo. Esperamos que esto no suene apropiación cultural. Se supone que es homenaje a la música mexicana.
Gustamo. Hmm? Oh, hold on. Something's happening. Ooh. Oh. What? No music. Oh, there's no sound. Hold on. I'm so deeply... A thousand pardons, everyone. I am so deeply sorry why there's so all these technical problems. I just don't understand it. Anyways, because thanks to that song, we now have the ability to cook a new recipe. And that recipe is, because I got distracted, is the 6-alarm chili. Is it a weapon grade food or food grade weapon? But this one requires ghost peppers, and some of these special foods require the cauldron. And ooh la la, what a horrible stench! Is that you? I'm so sorry, darling, but I simply cannot converse with anyone so pungent. Okay, so this ghost won't talk to us unless we're clean, because we smell bad apparently. Anyways, we fix this house and we get access to this area here. Achoo! Ah, sorry, I feel just awful. Early in the morning, I feel just a little sick. But as the day wears on, I feel so sick I can't even remember my name. Maybe if you come back early in the morning, I'll be able to remember more clearly. So we have to come back here early in the morning. Around 4 or 5, between 4 and 6 in the morning, if I remember correctly. There we go. So this puzzle. Alright, now that we have everything set up, now we just need to organize them. So let's take all the plates. I'm not really sure how to do this properly. I knew a method, but I always forget. Anyways, let's see. So we got the pepper steak tartare. No, let's not put that. Let's put that here. And here. And this one here. And let's see. What else? No. 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 Okay, let's put this one here. Yeah. That way it doesn't intercept the others. And yeah, let's put this one here. And let's put the paella here. Oh, let's put this one here. And let's put the steak tartare here. And let's put the rice, the paella here. Wait. No, 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 no. I'm doing this wrong. Uh, no, let's put this here. Yeah, no. Yeah, the ratatouille goes here. Let's put the ratatouille here. Let's put ratatouille here. And let's put the tartare here, the steak tartare here. And let's put, yeah, there we go. The Nikois goes here. There we go. So, yeah, this is how you're supposed to do the puzzle. This is the solution. Paella, salad Nikois, ratatouille, steak tartare, ratatouille, steak tartare, the salad, the paella, the steak, the ratatouille, steak, and salad. Actually, we will need. Actually, we kind of need one of these. I remember correctly. We need these and one of these, and let's take two of these. I think. Yeah, and we're gonna take one of these. So the food is gonna be used to solve another puzzle that's over here. So this puzzle is interesting. First, let's open. Yeah, now we have a little way to go here. So this is a logic puzzle. So this room here has a logic puzzle that has to do with the positioning of the food. And it has to do with this note here. Let's see. Note to myself, they stopped yelling at me. They will only eat the four family recipes, except that creepy wooden boy. He doesn't eat anything, but always smells of cheese. See here. Note to self, so they stopped yelling at me. They will only eat the four family recipes, except the creepy wooden boy. He doesn't eat anything, but always smells. Naturally, the patriarch sits in the big chair. The baby is always reaching over to smear his paella F, on F, who I think is Fat Chance. Leave extra always Venn Chance always eats pepper steak tartare. L, which is last chance, will not eat anything with meat or mushrooms in it. And S, which is Slim Chance, I think that's his name, always sits to the left of Van Chance. Mrs. Chance is in a mood. She refuses to sit at her proper place at the foot of the table and demands a different meal from everyone else. The twins always eat the same thing. The young miss cries if she can see the wooden boy. Always leave the big centerpiece in the middle of the table to block her view. So yeah, this. So basically, this is where the Venn Chance family always used to eat. And according to this, they have a specific. They eat specific meals and they sit in specific places. This big colorful chair is where Van Chance, the patron, to sit. So he always had the steak tartare according to the sign there. Mrs. Chance sits on the other end here, but it says that she's having one of her moods. So that means she's sitting somewhere else. The baby always sits next to Fat Chance, Timothy Fat Chance, aka the puppet. And he does, but yeah, that means he has to eat his paella. He eats his paella. Instead of eating his paella, he just smears it all over the kid. Let's see. So, and the twins, and Last Chance and her twin brother Slim Chance, they always do the same thing. But says that, and it says specifically that that Last Chance doesn't eat. She only eats meals that don't have any meat or vegetables. So that would be the ratatouille. So who the heck knows what this is? It says it doesn't contain any actual rat. So and Mrs. Chance, well, says that Mrs. Chance says that she only eats something that the other people are eating. She wants her food to be unique. So I think we put the salad here. No, no, no. Hold on. Oh, okay. No, no, no. If she's not sitting here, I think here. And she must be sitting here? Or is it here? God. Hold on. Yeah, no, this is a logic puzzle. It's gonna take a little bit to figure out. I knew the answer to it once. Actually, let's do it like this. So the twins are sitting there. Paella here. And there we go. That's how it is. So for anyone who doesn't understand the puzzle. Mr. Venn Chance always eats steak tartare, so he sits in the big blue chair. The mother usually sits on the other chair here, but she's in one of her moods according to the letter. So she actually goes, so she's sitting somewhere else. That means she's sitting, in this case, that means she's sitting here, but we wouldn't know this unless we do a little bit of experimenting here. So Slim Chance always eats next to Bon Chance, so he has to be next to him, either here or here. And Last Chance, she doesn't care where she sits, but she will only eat foods as long as she's sitting in a position that allows her not to see the wooden boy, aka Timothy Fat Chance. So we have to take in consideration the centerpiece. But anyway, yeah, that's basically that's the gist of it. In fact, to actually have an understanding of whose names who, we have actually the some names here on the walls. Uh, let's see. There's a shot over this painting, and it's kind of completely stuck to the canvas. I can't make out the painting at all. The placard says Timothy Fatchance, in memoriam, gone before his time. So yeah, he's dead. I think this used to be a painting of a woman. The placard says, not a chance, dearest mother. So, not a chance is the mother. It looks like a baby. The placard says, Missed Chance, our family's newest addition. So, the baby's name is Missed Chance. Well, anyways, with that puzzle, so we get access to the second area here. We actually get to the second area of the house, which allows us to go to the little garden out here. There we go. Here we are. Oh, I got the key yet, but this place is special. We can grab these special plants. I think these are milk plants or milk. These are other plants. Milky other plants, basically. Anyways, we can't really do much here until we actually had to fix this area of the house in order to, because there's a ghost living here specifically. There we go. Now we talk to this guy. Hello, welcome to my little house. Sorry, everything's so squishy. I've been working on a new method for making cheese. Now this guy this is the guy that teaches us how to make cheese, so we can make our sandwiches. You may have heard of me. My name is James Salk. Never heard of me, huh? I suspect that means that my experiments were never successful. Perhaps you have better luck with them. Hopefully I don't have any more technical issues. I'm really deeply false and a million apologies for the technical issues, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not usually this clumsy with my recordings. But it is what it is. Technical limitations, low on the budget and all. But I'm not giving up on giving I'm not giving up on giving everyone a proper show. And educating them about how to solve certain puzzles and what to do in this game in case you get stuck. Here we go, this guy. Hello, friend. Around here they call me Waxing Wayne. I've been working on a device, a moon waker if you will, that will allow communication with the moon. People on the moon? Nope, the moon itself. I've long held the feeling that the moon is alive but asleep. So I've invented a moon waker to wake it up. Meet me outside and I'll show you. So yeah, this guy has a device, huh? That can wake up the moon. That creepy ass moon has been like watching us from the sky this whole time. Hello, friend. Oh, the glove is missing from my moon waker. Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, that flew off when we repaired the fire hydrant down below. Well, that makes sense. The moon waker is hydro powered. Unfortunately, that was my last glob. Any ideas where I can get another one? We can open... We can use one for here. There we go. Now let's fix up the boathouse. And this is Ghost. Avast, me hearty. Welcome aboard me humble home. You can call me, well, blow me down. I've forgotten me own name. Do you think you could help me figure it out? I'll try. Any leads? Yeah, all I can remember is that I was a sailing captain. And me boat was named the Dingy Dingy. The Dingy Dingy? Nay, the Dingy Dingy. Dingy, like dirty, and dingy, like a small boat. Ah, got it. I'll ask Colin. If you know any seaworthy individuals, they might be able to help. So, to get some clues about who this guy is, we need to talk to some seaworthy individuals. And there's only 3 people in this town that are seaworthy. Oh, wait! It's early enough that I do remember my name right now. Okay, so it's like 6. When I was alive, they called me Chelsea Chestnut. I wish I could get rid of this cold. There's something my mom always used to make me, but I can't remember what it was. Do you remember? So yeah, there's something we need to make for her. But now we got more names. Anyways, we need to use the 4 pipes to fix this ladder. We can't fix this other ladder here because it's too high up, actually. But since we're here, we can do some repairs to the infrastructure around this area up here. This requires 3 staircases. And with that, yeah. So that machine in the train station is connected to this one up here that has they also have displays messages. These messages, we don't know what they mean. That's for later. And there we go. Doing this opens a shortcut back down here. And but most importantly, it opens our way to this location that's apparently that shows us a clash UFO. Look, I wonder what this is. These mysterious hoopajubes I have are reacting strangely to it. Should I try to use them to repair this hash? So those mysterious hoopajube things, they are alien artifacts. And you need 5 in order to to fix the alien ship's door. We go in here, and we find an alien. To Nakatai. I think, and this guy, he wants all-purpose flowers, I think. Actually, no, he doesn't. I messed up. Clud. Well, that's fine, that's fine. I needed to get back anyways. Actually, since we're here, I might as well try and see if we can pacify this TV man. Creepy fellow. And we can. We have enough bravery and we have enough confidence points to do this. And there's the light switch. There we go. We get this. Hoopajube. And turning on the lights makes the TV ghost friendly. Look how happy he is. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back after these messages. Hello? Stay tuned for more. Can you just talk to me, please? Oh, hi. Hi, I'm May. I've seen you wandering around down here in the dark, and I hope turning on the lights helped. Oh, yes, it did. Thank you. It's so creepy down here in the dark that I guess I got pretty creepy myself. Pleased to meet you, May. My name is Cafford Lee. Unfortunately, I'm cursed to wander around down here. Yeah, Gramophone told me about how cursed antiques work. You mean there are more cursed antiques in town? It's not just me? Wow, I can't go out. Wow, I can't go out during the day. But maybe we could all meet up somewhere in the evening. That's a great idea. I found a gazebo on the other side of town. I think it would be the perfect place for you to meet with other antiques. Wonderful, thanks. I'll arrange a nightly meeting. Please come join time. Hello, man. What's up? I'm trying to find a good signal. So with that, this guy, yeah. So now we have a chance to have the antiques meet up with each other. We can power this big old building over here using our big jug battery. And it's actually a good thing we do this. Yeah, there we go. Now this area will be more illuminated. Completely so, actually. And we can use that big motor we got from the car, from the wrecked train car, to power this machine, this giant crane, which lowers this girder, which allows us to use makeshift bridge. And there we go. Taking off the old sign and junk actually allows us to fix the rotating sign here in the Hall of Records. Now it is officially the Hall of Records. It's no longer a pawn shop. But there's something special here. There's another giant jug fuel, battery fuse we need to put in this. And this is for the hothouse. Okay, that was super loud. Kinda scared me, but now we have a little shortcut. Anyways, yeah, that's it. So anyways, that's enough for today. In the next episode, we'll be fixing up more of the town. And now it's taking a lot, but we're almost near. We're not exactly near the end game, but we're getting close to it. Anyways, this has been Jumbled Up Joseph, aka Joe the Web, and I will see you all tomorrow. See ya.